Sunday night, Tracky talks bollocks.
Hi girls and guys, it's MrTrakky and we're on the right track. Welcome to another episode of the Real Life Show. In today's episode, guys, I'm going to talk a little about alcoholism, if I can get my words out. And it's actually quite ironic I'm doing this because I have been drinking today. I've been at a christening. I was made a godfather by my best friend to his second child. However, I know my limitations and I haven't drunk too much, but I've drunk enough to the point where I believe that I needed to stop. And anytime I drink, it makes me think about something. And I know I've mentioned him several times in several videos, but he has been a pivotal part of my life, and that's my father. Now, the reason why my dad is not with us today is because he became an alcoholic, and for the vast amount of stature that he had in a point of his life, to see him go out that way was really hard to stomach. And I know most of us like to go out and have a drink, and it helps us get in the mood, it helps us relax. A lot of people drinking it for medicinal purposes, have a glass of wine to unwind after a hard day at the office, and I am one of these people that will occasionally have a drink myself, but when I do drink, it does on most occasions remind me about how he left us. And I just wanted to convey my experiences, as this is what this show is about, of being around somebody that you love dearly and watching them drink themselves to death. I mean, there's the fun side of alcohol, and I'm sure that everyone listening to this commentary right now has seen the effects of the happier side of alcohol. I know I've had some great stories I've told you guys when I've been wasted, running from bulls and not being able to get out of a club and stuff like that. But part of them moments were me trying to cope with the loss of my dad, especially the one where I couldn't get out of the club. As you know, the guys flew me out to Faliraki to help me deal with that, and I got wasted easier than I would have normally because I allowed myself to be carefree as such. And there are a lot of homeless people in Birmingham that you walk past and they've got their trusty bottle of cider beside them to help them get through the pain, the tribulations, the trials that they are going through each day. It's almost as if it blocks out all the pain and drama that they're going through. And this is the type of belief that my dad had, which to this day I still find strange, that an addiction like that is something that people hold on to as a comfort blanket as such, knowing that it directly could kill you, as it did with him. And I had to deal with two dads growing up, and that was sober dad, who was clear, concise with his thoughts and his knowledge and his advice, and then there was the dad that I found hard to be around, which was the drunk dad. The dad that would find anything in life, no matter how serious it was, hilarious. And I only could spend a few moments with him when he was like that, which is hard to say that right now, because I'm at a point now where I don't get to spend no time with the man. Am I selfish in wanting to be around my dad when he was totally sober, or should I have just taken him as the drunken mess that he was sometimes just to have that time? Now, for me, I did prefer him when he had his thoughts. He was hilarious sometimes when he was drunk, but sometimes I wanted to speak to him as a man growing up as a man, and getting advice from a man, and I couldn't do that, and it was quite frustrating, and it was hard to watch him destroy himself. He was a very, very powerful man at points in his life, and he was very, very well respected, and that's the guy that I idolized growing up. So to see him looking at the bottom of a bottle daily was hard, and it's weird for me because his favourite drink was cider. My favourite drink, cider, and it scares me to think that that is my favourite drink, because that is the drink that in effect killed my dad. And I just wanted to ask a few people out there, have you ever struggled with alcohol? I have struggled with it at times, and I'm not in the manner that you think I'm talking about. I haven't been an alcoholic. I've just been the guy that will go out and be the designated driver, just not to have to touch it, because I'm scared that I will one day become a product of alcohol like my dad. And it's just me being a bit conscious. Is there anyone out there watching that has them type of feelings and doesn't touch alcohol for them particular reasons? I do like to go out, I do like to socialise, and I do like to have a drink, but it's very rare these days that I will drink, especially outside of my house. And I just thought I'd put this video together just to see if there's anyone that can understand where I'm coming from and maybe advise me for a change, because it's still something that I don't quite understand, and maybe I don't want to understand, because I can't see why he allowed himself to get to that point and leave his children behind. But maybe that's something that I'm still not mature enough to understand. Guys, that's it from me today. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Sexy Brutal Metal there as well. Yeah.